Very good morning students. Saira, welcome back to our science period. Children, this session I am going to continue this chapter, that is chapter number 16, heredity and variation. So children, this lesson we discussed many things, isn't it? DNA, and next one is what is meant by chromosomes. So last session we discussed about what is meant by RNA. RNA is what? RNA is the ribonucleic acid. It is the one of the important, that means second important nucleic acid present in the cell. And based on the function, there are three types of RNA. That also we discussed. Next one is what we discussed. We discussed about Mendel's principles of heredity. Okay children, so that too if both parents make equal contribution, which character will appear to the next generation. So Mendel had conducted in this way that experiment on which plant? Pea plant, that is a Pisum sativum. Okay, so that also, so after that experiment he told that principles, that is what Mendel's principles of heredity. Okay children, so see here today I am going to discuss about monohybrid and dihybrid. So based on this experiment, what exactly Mendel told, that is the conclusion of that experiment. So through monohybrid and dihybrid it will come to know. Okay children, so first one is what? Monohybrid and monohybrid experiment, and next one is what? Dihybrid. We will see one by one. Are you ready? See here, first I will give the definition of monohybrid and dihybrid cross. Mono means single, di means you know very well, that is a two. Isn't it children? Yes, first one is the cross in which only one pair. See here, only one pair of contrasting characteristics. So as I told that why Mendel had chosen which plant? Pea plant. Because that various visible characteristics are present in pea plant. 7 kind of different characteristics are there, isn't it children? So that's why Mendel chose that pea plant. So see here, first one is what? Monohybrid. The cross in which only one pair of contrasting characteristics. For example, short plant, tall plant. And the next one is what? Seed color, yellow color and green color. So this is the contrasting characters. Okay, so that cross in which only one pair of contrasting characteristics is involved is known as monohybrid cross. Okay, so can you guess what is meant by dihybrid cross? Yes, the cross two pair of contrasting character. Okay, the cross, see here second point, the cross in which only two pair of contrasting characters are involved is known as what? Dihybrid cross. Okay, so monohybrid and dihybrid cross. Monohybrid means what? Only one pair of the cross in between only one pair of contrasting characters, and dihybrid means what? The cross in which only two pair of contrasting characters, that is known as dihybrid cross. So today I am going to teach monohybrid cross. Okay children, see here. Before that I would like to explain some terms. See here, phenotype and genotype. What is meant by phenotype and what is meant by genotype? See here, the phenotype, that is a scientific word. Phenotype means can be defined as the set of physical characteristics. Okay, set of physical characteristics of an organism, that is called what? Phenotype. Including, for example, see here, hair color, body, weight, eye color, the shape of the body and height, etc. So these are what? Physical characteristics, that is what the phenotype can be defined as the set of physical characteristics. Suppose see here one tall plant and one short plant is there. So here tall and short, that is the visible character of that plant, isn't it children? So that is the phenotype. So phenotype means what? Physical appearance. Okay, it is visible. Understood children? Yes, next one is what? Genotype. Next one is what? Genotype means the pair of genes. You know very well the genes where it is present. Yes, it is present in the DNA. Yes, DNA is present in the nucleus. Nucleus is present in the cell. So the pair of genes, that means factors. It is otherwise known as, what? Factors responsible for the visible characteristics. So that visible characteristics, that is responsible what? the pair of genes are responsible for the visible characteristics. So these visible characteristics, yes, we can see with the help of what? Genes. So that is the pair of genes that is called what? Genotype. That genes are responsible for the visible characteristics. For example, see here, one plant is tall and one is short. That means dwarf. Okay. So that is how it is happening with the help of the genes. So that pair of genes, that is called what? Genotype. That means the pair of genes responsible for the visible characteristics. Not only the height of plant, that seed color, next one is what? Yes, flower color. So this is the physical characteristics, and which genes are responsible for that visible characteristics? The pair of genes, that is called what? Genotype. Okay, so I hope you understood what is meant by phenotype, what is meant by genotype. Phenotype means what? Yes, that is the visible characteristics. Okay, genotype means what? The pair of genes that is responsible for the, yes, visible characteristics. Okay children, shall I go to next one now? So children, see here, now first I will discuss about monohybrid cross. So the cross between only one pair of contrasting characteristic. Okay, so for this let us consider the characteristic. So in your book, so see here that contrasting character, only one pair of contrasting character, that is plant height. Okay, so let us consider the characteristic plant height. That means one is tall and another one is what? Dwarf plant. That means short plant. So with a pair of contrasting characteristics, that is tall plant and dwarf plant. Dwarf means what? Short plant. Okay, so the cross between tall plant and dwarf plant. Here how many contrasting characteristic is there? Yes, only one. So this is called what? Monohybrid cross. Okay, next one is, see here. Yes, children, parental generation. So which plants we are crossing, that Mendel crossed which plant, that is called what? Parent. So tall plant and dwarf plant were considered in this cross. Okay, as I told, that plant had that characteristics with that Mendel took. So that a tall plant and dwarf plant were considered in this cross. So this tall plant and dwarf plant, that is parent generation, that is P1. So here Mendel considered that tall plant is the dominant and dwarf is the recessive. Okay, you know very well that the meaning of dominant and recessive, isn't it children? So the tall plant, tall and dwarf, one is, yes, two parents, that is tall and dwarf. Here tall is the dominant and dwarf is the recessive. Why it is like that? See here. Yes, so when that Mendel crossed that two plants, that new generation were formed, isn't it children? So all the plants in next generation were tall. All the plants in next generation were tall. That's why that Mendel told that tall is the dominant characteristic. Next one is what? So these characteristics, that means dwarf, these characteristics does not appear in next generation at all. So first Mendel took one tall plant and one dwarf plant. So that crossed. So after some month, that new generation were formed, isn't it children? So in that new generation, all plants were tall. That's why Mendel told that tall is the dominant characteristic. And so in that next generation, there were no dwarf plant. So dwarf, that is the characteristics, does not appear in next generation at all. So I hope you understood this one. See here, next one. Children, see here in your textbook, one box is there, okay? That page number I will tell you now, wait. So children, page number 185. Okay, in your textbook, page number 185, one box is there. So that whole box I can't show in one slide. That's why I have divided and I will show you. Okay, so see here, this box will explain you Mendel's monohybrid cross. So here as I told, P1, that is a parental generation, tall and dwarf plant, isn't it? So here already I told tall and dwarf, that is a phenotype. That means the visible characteristic. Okay, that is a physical characteristic. So here tall and dwarf, that is what? Yes, phenotype of that plant. Next one is genotype. That means a pair of genes. Okay, so here tall, here mental told that that is the capital letter T. So here tall, it mentioned what? T. Okay, T here mentioned what? Tall. Okay, so here pair of genes, that is T, and here dwarf, that is a recessive. So here small letter. So always that dominant letter, it shows what? Yes, see here capital letter, and recessive character, it shows what? Small letter. Okay, that's why see here children, TT and TT. And the next one is gametes are formed. See here 1 and here small t, here capital T and small t. So here which gametes are formed? Capital T. Okay, and from this parent here small t, that is formed, gametes are formed. Okay, next one is, see here children, yes, so these gametes, so during that fertilization, here as I told, here gametes are formed from the parents. So during the fertilization, two gametes are involving, fusion is happening. Okay, so first filial generation, that is F1. So see here children, these two gametes are, yes, fused. So T is formed. Okay, so here dominant and recessive. But which one is appearance here? Yes, which one is visible here? Tall characteristic. Okay, that is what? Tall. Understood children? See here, this is the gametes from parents. So during the fertilization, here which one is there? Two gametes are involving. Two gametes are fused. Okay, so this is the, yes, F1 generation. So here phenotype of F1 generation, what I told already, yes, phenotype of F1 generation, that is tall. So here two genes are there, that means tall and dwarf. But which one is visible? Tall. So that's why here phenotype is what? Tall. But this F1 generation has, yes, recessive gamete also. But which one is appearance? Dominant characteristic. Okay, so that is a tall. That is a genotype of, that is a phenotype. Tall is what? Phenotype of F1 generation, and this is a genotype of what? F1 generation. Okay, so I hope you understood this one. Next one is, say here children, depending upon these observations, Mendel proposed that factors responsible for inheritance of characteristics are present in pairs. As I told, isn't it children? We refer to these factors. These factors we are saying that is a genes. Okay, so dominant genes, that is as I told, dominant genes. So children, dominant genes, that is denoted by capital letters. Okay, dominant genes, that is denoted by capital letters, and recessive genes, that is denoted by small letters. Okay, understood now? Next one is why the dominant gene is a, yes, why see here children, why tall plant is there dominant genes? Yes, in that first generation all plants were tall. That's why Mendel told that tall is the dominant. Okay, and in genotype of that first one generation, which one is there? Recessive. This is small t also there, but this one is not visible. So that's why it is called what? Recessive. Understood? Yes, next one is, see here children, as genes are present in pairs, tall plants are denoted by this one and TT, and dwarf plants are denoted by small t. Okay, so during gametogenesis, these genes separate from each other. That's why see here children, yes, during that gametogenesis, these genes separate from each other. Okay, so two types of gametes, one containing factor T and another one containing what? Factor that small t are formed. Understood children? Yes, first one is what? Phenotype of parent. So children, see here, this is the gametes of, yes, parent, that is the T, and here small t. Okay, so during that first generation, two gametes are fused, so TT. This is what genotype, this is a phenotype of first one generation. That is a first filial generation. Okay, next one is say here, yes, after mental what did, yes, after that first one generation, this is a phenotype and this is a genotype. And see here children, self cross of F1 generation. Self cross of F1 generation means here can you say, so first one is parent, from the parent first generation were formed. So after the first generation, Mendel what did, say self cross of first one generation, first filial generation. Okay, that means this is what, this is a genotype of, this is genotype of first one generation, isn't it? That is the first filial generation. So Mendel did self cross of first filial generation. That means again these plants were crossed with that same genotype of plants. So TT into TT. Understood children? So see here, this is a genotype and this is what, tall and tall. This is your phenotype. I hope you understood. So first one is what, cross of parents, afterwards what, gametes are formed. So first one generation were formed. Okay, so after the first one generation, first generation, next one is what, self cross of first generation. So now what exactly will happen in that, after that self cross of first one generation? See here, yes, selfing in F1, that is the tall into tall, tall cross tall, this is a phenotype. And what is the genotype? Yes, here I gave, see here children, T, T, capital letter T, small letter t, and again self cross, that means capital letter T, small letter t. So here two different type of gametes. So here, see here children, what is the gametes? So this is a genotype. So which kind of gametes are formed from here? Yes, tall, dwarf. Okay. So children, see here, gametes are formed from the parent, isn't it? So here T, T, this capital letter T, small letter t. So next one is C. Yes, this is a gametes, and here that is the male gamete, this one, and this is a female gamete. Okay, so this one is called what, Punnett scale, and with the help of the scale easily we can get the ratio of phenotype and genotype. See here children, yes, here how many gametes are there? 4 gametes are there, isn't it? So this is a male gamete, I have written here, and this is what, female gamete, I have written here. See here, so during the fertilization, male and female gametes are fused, isn't it children? So see here, yes, this is, I hope you understood this one, this one, this one, and this one. And again here which one is there? See, this 2T, that is capital letter T, and which phenotype is there? Tall. Okay, and next one is what? This one here, what will come? This one and this one. These two gametes are fused, so capital T, small t. Phenotype is what? Yes, tall. Understood? And here what will come? Yes, this one and this one. See here, here what will come? This. That means capital letter T, small letter t. Phenotype, can you say? Yes, here dominant characteristic is there, so tall is exposed. Okay, and here what will come? This small t, this small t. That means 2 small t, that is the, what is the phenotype? Dwarf. So 3 tall and 1 dwarf. Understood? So children, the remaining thing next session I will teach you. So now what we discussed about that monohybrid cross. So which contrasting character here we took? Yes, height of the plant. Which contrasting character we have considered here? Height of the plant. One is tall and another one is dwarf. Tall is what? Dominant. Dwarf is the recessive. Why it is dominant? Why it is recessive? Already I told. Isn't it children? Next one is what? Phenotype and genotype. Phenotype and genotype. And see here Mendel's Yes, experiment, that is monohybrid experiment. That also, that works I have explained here. Children, you have to see your textbook and you have to write this experiment on your notebook. Okay, you have to do practice. So what is the phenotypic and genotypic ratio, that in next session I will teach you. Understood children? Yes, thank you children. Saira.